Hey, Jerad, what time is it?
It's time for the Comedy Food Truck Podcast.
It sure is. Hey, where can you find us?
On Facebook and Instagram at Comedy Food Truck.
And can you watch us on YouTube?
You sure can. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today.
And what time is it?
It's time for the big show.
Clippity clappity.
Clippity clappity.
You're listening to the Comedy Food Truck Podcast. We talk life, food, relationships, and have fun with all of it. And now here's your host, comedian John Hill.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Comedy Food Truck Podcast.
Beep, beep, beep.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Podcast.
Give me some pancakes. I'm your host, John. It's exciting to have you here. Hello.
Good morrow, John.
I can barely contain myself.
Tomorrow.
I'm just brimming with excitement.
Somebody pass me a lat.
I'm a tither uncomfortable.
Do I look agitated?
My brows are furrowed. I'm a tad bit perturbed. So anyway, welcome to the show.
I'm irked.
Thanks for everybody for tuning back in. Whatever day or time or location you were listening.
Or dimension.
Or dimension. Man.
What universe are you in? Put it in the comments.
Didn't there used to be a cool band called The Fifth Dimension?
Yes. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if they were cool or not. I can't remember.
No, I think they were. Wasn't it Motown? Was that Motown?
I don't remember if it was.
I can't remember.
I get them mixed up with another group that was like psychedelic.
Oh, yeah. Well,
band, and I can't remember that.
I don't know, but if it was psychedelic, then playing bass was Bootsy Collins. I'm just kidding. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Welcome. We're going to introduce everybody, and we have another awesome topic that we want to unpack.
Boots.
For you, like a Christmas present that came 6 weeks after Christmas.
That's right.
I don't know. I guess it would just be a present.
I think it's far enough away at this point. It would not be.
Or maybe it's early Valentine's.
There you go. Or early for next Christmas.
Depends on what's in it. But you can't open it up until they tell you what it's for. Right?
It has to be assigned a
It's
holiday.
just a present. Yeah. Well, anyway, on the show is Jerad.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm well, John. You?
I'm good. Yeah.
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 Good.
I'm digging your well. Stupid.
How are you doing? Well, I'm digging your well.
Yep, I'm digging your well. I am no longer thirsty.
You heard it first on the podcast.
Yep.
You can use it.
Yeah, please take it. Use it. Put a logo on it. Slap it.
Smack it
Put
up.
a ring on it.
Throw it on social media.
You like it?
And look for me, because I won't be there. Also on the show.
Unless it's TikTok or YouTube or Twitter, then he's there.
But I'm not there. Like, I'm just watching.
I'm not on social media unless it's TikTok, YouTube, or
But I'm not on those things. Like, I don't post anything. I don't
or
comment.
Twitter, or
I don't comment. I don't post.
I'm on crack.
I don't do anything. I'm a peeping Tom.
we should start a platform. We should start a new platform and call it Crack.
Crack.
So people would just say, "Look for us on Crack."
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Subscribe to our channel on Crack.
That's funny.
Subscribe.
How do you
follow us on Crack?
How do we find crack? Just go to the two cheeks and right in the middle.
Wow.
I don't know.
That could be the logo.
Two cheeks with a crack.
Yeah.
Wow.
Find us on Crack.
Speaking of two cheeks.
Right. Also on our show.
Hey.
It's been a while since we referred to him this way, but I like still calling you my man Gator, even though you got married and settled down, and now you're just a gecko.
A gecko.
But you used to be Gator.
Gator.
What's up, man?
I'm good. What's up?
Gator don't play that.
Gator don't play that.
Step off.
Gator don't play that.
Step
That
off.
is a great movie.
It's a pretty funny movie.
Ray still hasn't
It
seen
is funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, until not that long ago, Scott hadn't seen it either.
That's true.
I started calling him Gator before he'd ever seen the movie.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll
I
have
had
to
to
see
watch
the
it. I
movie.
had no idea, but then I think I've watched it 2 or 3 times since then.
Yeah.
It's the other guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
I mean, I don't want to build up everybody's like expectation.
Yeah.
It's a decent movie is what I'm saying. It's some good.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of movies where you would quote things from the movie.
Yeah.
You know, which
Yeah.
that's its own brand of sort of, I don't know. You can go down in history because people quote you.
Yep.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's the best movie ever. They just quote you.
It's quotable.
Right.
It could be the same thing as Tombstone. You know, a lot of quotable things from that movie.
Yeah,
It's the
absolutely.
same thing.
But Tombstone was also a really good movie.
Yes, it was.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like really like classic kind of a Western Great movie. The other one I watched recently again was Magnificent Seven, the newer version.
Oh, it's Denzel
I like
Washington.
that, man. I
That's
like
a
the
great
old
cast.
version too.
That's a great cast.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
And that voice you heard is Ray, who's also on the show.
Hi, John.
What's up, man?
Hey, Ray.
I think that bear was wearing people's clothes.
Right, exactly.
That's a great line. That's a great line from Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, that's good.
Not to
man.
get too off topic, but have you guys read the original script from Tombstone?
No.
No.
From Tombstone, no.
Yeah, it's out there. Go
Oh.
find it. Yeah, it's slightly different.
Yeah.
And the
Did it look like the one with Kevin Costner? I'm just kidding.
no. Actually, it's funny because some of the scenes are kind of in different orders. But there's also characters that were in there. It was supposed to be more about the Clantons than it was about the Earps, and it kind of switched. So there was the father's
Interesting.
name. Ike's father. I can't remember his name, but he was like
Jeb.
one of the main characters.
Jeb.
But
Jeb
it's-
Clinton.
Yeah, it's funny. Was it Jeb?
No. But
I can't remember.
If
I think it was Jimothy.
Timothy. That's right.
Timothy.
Yeah,
Timothy
Clanton.
But if it was historical, relatively accurate, you could probably look it up. But
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
But yeah, some of the lines are that became popular were attributed to other characters originally. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, if you can find it out there, it's out there floating around. But if you find it, it's worth a read. It's really good.
the
So you found it already, huh, Jared?
Yeah, I remember I
you
heard Kurt Russell on the radio here years ago talking about if we had ever made the original script, people would be talking about us more than they do now because they all loved it and then it got changed and I can't remember why, but yeah,
some suit.
yeah.
Have you guys ever gotten into any of the Yellowstone universe?
No.
Man, that's so good.
I know. I keep hearing it's really good. I just don't want to start watching.
Yellowstone. I like the other ones better than Yellowstone. The
Like
prequels,
the spinoffs or whatever.
18 something and 19 something,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
those are better. Actually.
Which one was Harrison Ford in?
That's the latest one,
23?
which are still only have 4 episodes out, but 1923, and then I think it was 1848 or something like that. But
Did that have
those are better.
What's his name? Sam Elliott in that one?
Yes,
The first spinoff?
Elliot. Yeah, whatever. The guy that was in
Tombstone.
right, but he was also I was thinking the Patrick Swayze thing. He was in.
Oh,
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in there, and then I didn't think it would be good when I first started because I realized Faith Hill and her husband
Oh yeah.
were the leads, but her husband actually is pretty. He's not a bad actor. So Tim McGraw, that's his name. I
Yeah.
couldn't think of his name, but
Sounds like a cartoon character.
it was good. Yeah, he was quick.
Quick draw McGraw.
It was really good. The movie's actually narrated and kind of stars the daughter, but
I thought he was going to say the dog.
yeah, no, the dog is narrated by the dog. All he ever says is "woof."
It's the rough edit.
Right. Oh wow. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
Had some rough narration too.
It's like having worms.
That one with
You see
Sam
my
Elliott
paw?
that you were,
Sorry.
the one with Sam Elliott that you were talking about.
Yeah.
I heard him on the radio one time talking about that, and he didn't really care for that much. Even though he did it, he was really downplaying and bad-mouthing a lot of the people that were in that show, just about how it was
Really?
namby-pamby, and it was too, this and that, and the way they were doing this, and, it was
Interesting.
funny.
I feel like I remember.
Even though he
him
did the movie, or the series or whatever it was.
Interesting.
I don't know what he means by mamby-pamby. It was pretty gritty, but
Was that a quote?
Namby Pamby.
That's my quote.
to quote Sam Elliott.
You can put that on a T-shirt.
little too namby pamby.
well, anyway, the whole sort of thing is pretty good. The Yellowstone one was better in the first couple seasons. It's in like season 4 or 5 now, and it's gotten a little bit soap opera-y. But first couple years pretty good. But the spinoffs have been really good, and they're purposely, I think, only doing one season of each because they're just kind of spot picking some piece in the family line and just showing how they got to where they're at by the time you watch Yellowstone.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
anyhow, it's pretty good. I just thought of it because of Tombstone because it's got a little bit of that sort of Old West feel, especially the spinoffs because they're in that time period, 1800, late 1800s, early 1900s. Pretty good, man. I don't know how we got on that, but anyway, we have a great show for you. We have a topic. Jared is going to lead us in this topic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what do we got here?
I got it.
G-Rad.
Shocking, surprising facts.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait. Shocking and surprising.
Yes. Or
both or. Okay.
And or.
Got it.
Shocking and or
Because that'd
surprising.
be interesting to be shocked and surprised.
Right.
That'd be shock prize.
Like the first time I ever
Right.
saw Scott in a thong.
Ooh, that was shocking and surprising.
I was surprised.
Surprise!
I was surprised.
Surprised. Wow.
I was dumbfounded.
I started hearing wedding songs that I shouldn't have been hearing.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Let me see that.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Nice.
I've got to deal with it.
Nice undercover brother reference, Jared.
Right? That's a
Wow.
great movie.
Yes, that was pretty
Oh
fun
my
too.
gosh, man.
Okay. Shock me
All right.
and surprise me.
Some of these you may know.
I'm
Some of them
shocked.
I knew, but
And these are trivia things. Trivial.
yeah, I mean, shocking. They're facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
There's a theory that a fire on board the Titanic contributed to the ship's tragic sinking.
I am not shocked or surprised.
Yeah. In photos from the shipyard taken a week before the Titanic left for its maiden voyage, there are black streaks running along the ship's hull in the same area where the ship was later gouged by an iceberg.
Interesting.
Yep. Experts believe that the marks were the result of a fire that had been burning in the boiler room for about 10 days.
Oopsie.
So they
So the
think
ship
that,
was already compromised.
but do they think that it would not have gone down had there not been a fire? I mean, they still slammed into the iceberg.
I think it just says it. Sorry, I can't talk. I think it might significantly weaken the sheep's.
that sheet,
Lord.
that
Well,
sheet
this much
metal.
I know.
That sheet metal on the ship, everybody. That sheet metal.
So this much I can verify:
got
that a fire would compromise a sheep.
Yes,
Yes.
it would. Yeah.
The sheep would have trouble.
There would.
So wait, so there were
He's on a
sheep
lamb.
below deck that were on fire
Correct. Yeah.
that caused the Titanic to go down.
Yeah.
Burning sheep. You heard it here first, people. Check
burning
it out.
sheep.
Fact check that.
I just really wanted to know if Jack and Rose would have both survived had
No,
there
no.
not been a fire
Just-
down below.
No.
Because Jack had a fire down
She
below.
still would have killed him because she's evil. Jack got
Jack.
fired.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your sheep.
and I'm sure more than a few passengers had black streaks
Oh, man.
on their draws.
Have you seen this video floating around where they replaced Rose with Arnold Schwarzenegger? You gotta find it. Oh my gosh. Go out, pause the show and go find it right now. They actually
wait.
put his face on her body and used his voice instead of hers, quoting the same lines.
Oh no.
Terrible.
Wow.
You gotta check that out.
That's hilarious.
And it made the movie
Just
better.
in the sinking part, or what about when she's on the couch?
It's
and
when
they're-
she's asking him to draw her.
Yeah.
I want you to draw me.
I want you to draw me, Jack.
Like one of your French girls.
Funny.
I don't know how they did it, but it was great. All right.
Wow. Sheep fire on the Titanic
That's correct.
caused
Yeah.
it to sink.
It
That's what
weakened
I
the
got from that.
infrastructure.
Who'd have known?
Now I'm shocked and surprised.
Who'd have known? It's amazing too, because the boiler room's underwater. Why didn't that fire go out?
This one shocked me. In 1974, actor Jack Nicholson learned that the woman he believed to be his sister was actually his mother, and that the woman he thought was his grandmother was actually his mom.
Clearly, Jack Nicholson is from the South.
Jack Nicholson hailing from
I said
Alabama.
that wrong. I said that wrong. Yeah,
I don't think you got any of that right, but it's all right.
none of it
It's
right,
fine.
man.
That's
Maybe
okay.
you should do this.
Yeah.
I'm glitching out over
Go
here.
sell your crazy somewhere else, because we're all filled up here.
Go see your crazy sheep that are on fire.
That's why these are shocking and surprising, because Jared can't read.
Right.
Jared is just so shocked and surprised he can't even get it out.
So he thought his grandmother was his grandfather.
That's crazy.
You're right. And then his mom was a sheep.
But that sheep was fire.
This is falling apart. This is so... Hey, you want to just roll the intro again?
Let's do it again. We start over. Take two. Here we
Dun, dun, dun,
There we
dun,
go.
dun.
All right. The funny thing is, he found out about it from a reporter from Time Magazine.
Of course.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
how
they were
everybody
preparing
finds
for an interview to promote Chinatown when he came across the discovery. Called Nicholson to ask him if he knew that his sister was actually his mother.
And he didn't know?
He had no idea.
it. Well, he does now.
So
Yeah.
he was raised to believe that his mom was his sister.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's not really on him, is it?
No,
Why wouldn't you
not
believe
his
that? Why wouldn't you believe that if somebody said, here's your mother, but it's really his grandmother?
Yeah.
And here's your sister, and it's really his mother. Mm-hmm. That's odd.
Yeah.
Unless
crazy.
Grandpappy was up to some no good.
John said,
Grandpappy.
"That's odd.
That's shocking.
That's peculiar. Wow.
That's an enigma.
That's
Yeah.
That's an anomaly.
I'm vexed. I'm terribly vexed.
Yes.
So I
Go
guess
on, kids, wash up. Chicken's almost ready.
That's creepy.
Throws it on the rock.
So
That's hilarious.
it ends up, Sparky, my little sister was my mom.
That's right. Why do you sound like Jack Nicholson doing Agent Smith?
Right?
That's so funny.
all right, I'm gonna move on here.
Good luck.
When shopping carts
And just
first,
like that, your dad's
I
your
got it.
uncle. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. And your grandma's your sister,
Yep.
and your sister is your mom.
And there's a burning sheep on the Titanic.
That's it. Cotton everywhere.
You.
What did they get off sheep?
what'd you kill
wool.
them for?
Sorry. Wool everywhere.
Yeah.
Isn't wool made out of cotton?
Is it wool made? Welcome to the Calling Food Truck Podcast, people. We're just straightening things
No,
out.
that's what happens in a cotton field. They raise sheep through there, and they catch their wool on there.
That's
and
how
then
it
when they
works.
pick it,
Sticks,
it's
just
cotton.
pull it off.
yeah, right. That's got to
it.
be it.
Yeah.
Just parade a bunch of sheep through here.
Gosh,
Hey, man. I didn't live in the Middle East. I'm not a shepherd.
I am.
That's why you knew.
What was the song in The Jerk? Pick a bale of cotton, pick a bale of hay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So bad.
We're not going to make it
Another
through this.
movie that would never be made in our culture now.
Oh no.
We're not going to make it
Such a
through
great
this.
movie, though. Oh, man. All right. When shopping carts first made their debut in the 1930s, they were pretty unpopular.
Hey, Jared, what's a debut?
Yeah, what's
debut?
Is that a hat?
Debut.
A debut.
It's where it's where you unbue something.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's what a girl is before she gets become a taunt. And then she's
where
a
you-
debutante.
That's where you take
Debutante.
that's where you
A
take
debut.
the views off. You debut it.
So grocers hired actors to push carts around their stores and fill them up to demonstrate how useful they were, and soon they became widely used.
What?
You're kidding. They had to actually illustrate how this thing would be used.
They
It's,
hired people.
it's a bucket on wheels.
Yeah.
You're in a grocery store.
It's like
Yeah.
a wheelbarrow for shopping.
Wow.
Yeah. Women claimed they looked too much like a baby carriage, and men thought that pushing a cart was too feminine.
Oh, that's funny.
So they'd be seen as weak.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow. I insist on driving the shopping cart.
Driving?
Yeah. Me
Yeah.
too.
You
I
get
don't
one.
push it. I drive it.
Do you get one of those ones that they unplug and then
operate
you?
it. I operate the shopping cart.
Yeah.
You get one of the kinds that's like the little racing car for the kids, right?
Heck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Right?
Heck yeah.
Ride it like a skateboard.
Uh-huh.
That's hilarious.
Funny story, when I worked at the grocery store when I was first my first jobs, I had to hustle the carts out in the parking lot. And I remember I had
Yeah,
a
me too.
big long line of cars, and I was bringing them in, and there was a cop car out front for like a shoplifter or something. And the carts were going towards, I think I told this story out on a previous show, but yeah, I smashed the cars into the cop car.
Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Sweet.
Just took them inside. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I think they're here for you, right?
Anyways.
This one I knew. I don't know if you knew this. Before becoming the classic that it is today, Back to the Future was rejected over 40 times.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
The
One of the
script.
most notable rejections coming from Disney.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they thought the implication of incest was too over the top for their family audience.
Oh, but
yeah.
his mom hitting on him
Right,
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot more there.
It's
about
not like
this.
they went through with it.
No. But, I mean, they could see that being seen as risque for sure. But, yeah.
And then your mom's your sister, and your
Yep.
your mom is your grandma.
Next thing
and-
you know,
yeah. Bob's your uncle.
What about Bob? That's my uncle.
And we would have never been able to see the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
that's right.
Or watch Michael J. Fox play a Chuck Berry song.
Right.
Yep. Did you know that blue whales are not only the largest animal in the ocean, but the biggest animals to ever live on the earth?
I don't believe that.
That's what it says.
They're
Are
pretty
they not
big.
counting the dinosaurs?
They're
They
bigger
said
than
they're
dinosaurs.
even larger than all known dinosaurs.
They're pretty big, man. They are
Not
huge.
that one in that Jurassic Park that jumped out of the water and ate the.
Bigger than that.
I'm not saying that dinosaur that's in Jurassic Park exists.
Yeah.
Ever.
Of course it does. It's at Jurassic Park.
Right, but they also had a lot of dinosaurs that they manufactured that they even said in the plot.
Oh, that's true.
Do you know their heart weighs about 1,000 pounds?
That's insane.
That's why they swim slow, because they have a heavy heart.
They're sad.
And they're blue.
And that's why they're blue.
And they're blue,
And
yeah.
that's why they're blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why they're blue, because they have a big heart.
Big heavy heart.
Big heavy heart.
Blue whales have a heavy heart.
That's it.
Wow. Again, you heard it here first.
Here first.
That's right. Check it out. Fact check that. Stick that in your pipe and fact check it.
Sir, back up and take the boots off the sheep.
Shut the front door.
The Brady Bunch was developed in 1966 after creator Sherwood Schwartz, fresh off of Gilligan's Island, read an article in the LA Times claiming that over 30% of marriages involve children from previous marriages.
30%.
Here's
Now,
that story.
now 70% of children come from no marriages.
70% of children involve sheep. No, wait. Moms or uncles, and Bob's your grandma.
That's only in the lower southern states.
The series never revealed what happened to Carol Brady's first husband.
Did it reveal what happened to Mike Brady's wife?
Well, I don't remember if it did or not. It's been a long time since I've seen that show. But yeah, Florence Henderson joked a few years back that she had devised her own backstory that she had actually killed him. She was the original Black Widow.
Just make it look like an accident.
Why she got to be black?
I don't know.
Why Black Widow got to be the one who killed her husband?
Right. Did you know that contaminated water at the White House is believed to be responsible for not only the deaths of 3 presidents, but the death of Willie Lincoln, one of Abraham Lincoln's sons?
Willie.
Good old Willie Lincoln.
Willie Lincoln.
Yep.
Wow. The contaminated water did all that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think they would have fixed it? 3
Right.
presidents. You think they could have fixed it?
Yeah.
Don't drink the water.
Wow.
There's a whole story that goes into here, but I won't read
They were
it.
obviously importing their water from Michigan.
Yeah.
Camp Lejeune.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find more interesting ones. Some of these are not that great.
I am not shocked or
This
surprised.
is really, really long.
It's a long way getting there.
While some might assume Mother Mary from the Beatles' Let It Be is the Virgin Mary, the song is actually a sweet ode to Paul McCartney's Mother Mary.
Who was actually his sister.
No, it was Jack
Right.
Nicholson's other
Jack
sister.
Nicholson's mom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. He was going through anxiety and stress, and she came to him in a dream and said, "Everything's going to be okay. Just let it be."
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And then Yoko came.
that was while she
Apparently
was there.
Mary was wrong.
Although Disney had been in the animation business for over 60 years, The Lion King was actually the first original Disney animated movie that hadn't been adapted from any source material.
All original script.
Yep.
All those were fairy tales.
Another thing the white people stole from Africa.
Jeez.
Well, it's just Hamlet with lions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. So that kind of throws
Yeah. Liars.
Throw some wool on that
Yeah,
sheep fire.
but fact check
Disney
that.
Disney fans don't watch no Hamlet.
I watched Omelet.
Omelette with the Veggie Tales. That's great. I love that. The only time foreign national anthems are typically played at Buckingham Palace is during visit by foreign dignitaries, but Queen Elizabeth II made an exception after the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
I remember that.
Because no
Yeah.
dignitaries were
Show of
available to
solidarity.
show up.
I guess.
I
This
guess
marked
so.
the first time in 600 years that a foreign national anthem was played at Buckingham Palace outside of a state visit.
I'm assuming that was our national anthem.
Yes.
I
I win. Ding, ding, ding.
don't know. Depends on which side they were on.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay.
In 1989, a man bought a picture frame at a flea market in Pennsylvania for $4. When he took the print home, he removed the painting from the frame and found a print of the Declaration of Independence inside. The man showed it to a friend who encouraged him to get the print appraised. Experts found that the print was actually one of 24 copies of the first printing of the Declaration of Independence.
Wow.
In 1991, the printing sold for $2.42 million at auction.
4.2 million?
Yeah. Wow. Yep.
That's
That's a lot of fleas.
Where are you at?
That's a lot of fleas.
where'd you go?
Just having fun with the audience.
At the flea market.
Yep.
At the flea market.
That's it. The rest of them aren't that interesting.
That was cool, though.
Shocking or amazing.
No,
Or shocking,
that
yeah.
was good. There was some good
Yeah.
stuff, man. That was good.
That is good stuff.
Trivia. And this thing about trivia, ain't nobody gonna remember none of the ones we just read.
Oh, we botched it so bad.
Error.
We got it
Error.
so twisted and so messed
They
up.
will never.
Nobody's taking anything from this show.
They're gonna never
Look at me.
remember.
I
none.
don't know, something
Yeah.
about a
That's a
sheep.
big
and
change from
Jack-
the norm.
Something about a sheep and Jack Nicholson and I don't know.
Cotton.
cotton.
Jack Nicholson was
and
raised
how-
by sheep.
and how cotton comes from sheep, and
Who were on
sheep walk
fire.
through fields, and and the sheep were responsible for sinking the Titanic, and something about Arnold Schwarzenegger getting drawn like a French girl.
That about sums it up. Good
There
night,
you go.
everybody.
That's tonight's show.
Disney ripping off Africa and Shakespeare
And Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Ripping off Shakespeare in Africa.
in Africa.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, that was fun.
It was fun.
Shocking.
I don't even know what to tell people to comment or
I'm
what to
shocked.
say. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Should say, how about you put something that's shocking or surprising about you in the comments?
Be gentle.
No, I mean like for themselves. Like
Yeah.
the commenter says, here's something shocking. I was
Yeah.
born a poor sheep.
They're after the oil. Get away from the oil.
Madagascar comes to mind. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
This was a great show, and I appreciate everybody who's listened. I do. I hope you got to work safely. Those of you who are commuting while listening
Or going home.
or going home. Hope you got home safely.
Hope you're home.
Yeah.
Hope you have a nice dinner and a meal. And hope you can go to bed and have sweet dreams of Arnold Schwarzenegger on a couch being painted up by Leonardo DiCaprio.
And Paul McCartney's mom coming to you and tell you it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
It'll be all right.
Just let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be, B.
Love you.
All right, we're out. On that note.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, John.
Love you guys.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Totally disturbing. We need to end this quickly.
Bye, guys.
Put a bullet in it.
Have a nightmare. See ya.